the Ring 6 co-main event, 12 rounds scheduled in the super lightweight division. Brought to you by Ring Magazine, Sella and Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing, in association with Bob Arum for Top Rank Incorporated, Jimmy Birchfield's Classic Entertainment and Sports, and Box Lab, along with their great sponsors: Thomas J. Henry Law Firm, Everlast, Halo, IFX Payments, DoorDash, and DraftKings. A big thanks to those great sponsors. It is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges are Tom Carasone, Glenn Feldman, and Tom Schreck. Our referee in charge will be Thomas Taylor. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing white with green and weighed in officially at 139.2 pounds. Coming to us from Worcester, Massachusetts, he is proudly representing his heritage of Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. His professional record consists of 20 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. 10 of his 20 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former world title challenger, Jamaine the Technician Ortiz. And his opponent across the ring in his co-main event, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing black trunks and weighed in the same as his opponent, 139.2 pounds. Hailing from Norfolk, Virginia, he was a 2020 Olympic silver medalist, and now as a professional, undefeated with 13 wins. 9 of his 13 wins come by way of knockout. Tonight, making his super lightweight debut, here is the former WBO lightweight champion of the world, Keyshawn the Businessman Davis.
Boxer chief second. Coach, I need coach. I need coach. Coach. Coach, I need you on this side. On this side. Right here, gentlemen. Coach, over on the other side, please. Gentlemen, step back just a little bit. All right, gentlemen. We're going to the middle of the white here, and up is going to be good. Right on top of the belt line here is going to be good. Gentlemen, you got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
A chance for Keyshawn Davis to get back on track and become the star that he believes he will be. But standing in his way, an extremely tough out, as they say, Jamaine Ortiz, who vows to humble Keyshawn Davis and stop him late. Let's see what happens here in this, our co-main event.
You ready? You ready?
You know, Todd, Jamaine Ortiz talked pretty tough this week. Said he was going to be physical, said he was going to stop Keyshawn Davis. But that's exactly how Jamaine Ortiz sounded before the Teofimo Lopez fight. And then he proceeded to try to outbox Lopez using the entirety of the ring. I got to believe that the strategy for Jamaine Ortiz is similar. He has got the quicker feet. He has got the better movement. I think we're going to see a strategy similar to what we saw against Teofimo against Keyshawn tonight.
I think we're going to see a good performance because Jamaine Ortiz looks in incredible shape, looks muscular. This is the best I've seen him look, but he's in there with a slick, strong, confident fighter, former champion in Keyshawn Davis, and someone that if he catches you clean, I want to see how Ortiz is going to respond once he gets chin checked.
Well, Keyshawn is an excellent body puncher. He dropped and knocked out Dennis Baranchik with 2 body shots in his world championship winning fight. He is a committed body puncher, and that's going to be key here. Jamaine Ortiz wants to move. Jamaine Ortiz is really athletic. The best way to slow down that athleticism is to whack Jamaine Ortiz to the body.
There's a right hand from Davis. Gets Ortiz off balance a little bit. Fighting this at 140 pounds.
That's a quick counter punch by Davis when Ortiz just fell off guard. He fell short with that right hand. That's exactly what you have to do. You want to pick him up with those uppercuts. That was quick thinking by Keyshawn Davis.
A little surprised Jamaine Ortiz standing in the middle of the ring. You see that wide stance for Keyshawn Davis. Gets a lot of power behind his punches because of that stance. But it makes him a little bit less elusive than Jamaine Ortiz can be.
Ortiz triple jabbing his way there.
Some fighters can still be athletic and powerful with that wide stance. It takes athleticism, but some could do it. Roy Jones Jr. is one of them.
That's a special fighter.
Felix Trinidad is another.
And there's another special fighter.
I'm just saying, you know, the white stance is a misconception when it comes to the lack of power.
No, I think the power comes from that wide stance. I just think it makes him a little bit less elusive, a little more flat-footed because of that stance.
Keyshawn Davis from Norfolk, Virginia, the same hometown as Hall of Famer Pernell Whitaker.
Nice stabbing jab down there.
Yeah, Ortiz being a little more stationary than I think a lot of people thought he would be.
One thing about Ortiz is that I think he's learned a lot from previous fights. He learned that he'd be better conditioned after the 12-rounder against Lomachenko, and he probably learned after the loss to Lopez that he's got to try to win rounds more definitively. He can't just try to pitter-patter his way to success, especially against the guy that's going to be coming forward.
Round off balance wobble shot there with the right hook.
Keyshawn Davis, a silver medalist in the 2021 Olympics in Tokyo, lost in the final to Andy Cruz. Was a finalist in the 2019 Pan American Games, lost in the final to Andy Cruz. And the same thing happened in the World Amateur Championships. Lost to Andy Cruz. He's 0-4 against that fighter, but last week you saw the Instagram post from Keyshawn where he was swinging his belt saying how happy he was that Andy Cruz lost his first pro fight.
Oh, if you're going to lose that championship record, that undefeated record, I mean, that's the way to go. It was an incredible fight with Raymond Murataya, and not a bad way to get blemished.
You see Jamaine Ortiz fighting out of the southpaw stance. He is a naturally orthodox fighter. He just will switch often. If it's not going well for Jamaine in this fight, we'll see him back in orthodox.
Yeah, and he fights from both stances pretty well. You know, when I was studying him, I thought he fought orthodox. But then I saw him switch up to the southpaw stance. He actually fights better from the southpaw stance. Kind of like Bud Crawford. Of course, not to that high praise, but when I watch Bud, you would think he's naturally a left-hander. He's not.
Ortiz said he would frustrate Keyshawn Davis. Do you see him doing that so far, Sergio?
No, I think Davis is in control. He's looking for the right shots. I mean, Ortiz is getting his respect. He's not really landing nothing, neither is Keyshawn just yet, but I think shots like that.
Hand from Davis.
He caught Jamaine Ortiz switching stances there, back in orthodox. Jamaine Ortiz not ready for that right hand.
That's what you don't want to do, is switch stances. You got to stick to one. Davis is stronger than I thought, and this is the first time I see him up close, and he's an explosive puncher.
Yeah, he's pulled out nicely at 140 pounds.
Yes,
In fact, he's been saying that his time at 140 is probably going to be pretty brief. He can't win a huge fight. In his next fight, he's going up to 147.
Look at the pressure that he's applying on Ortiz. Heavy front foot pressure, cocking that right hand. How Ortiz really thinking?
And he's slowly closing the gap as well.
You can see the confidence in Keyshawn through these first two rounds.
The look in his eye, the confidence, the body language, the aggression from the pressure that he's applying. Nothing's really happening, but you can see that Keyshawn is just imposing his will, little by little on Ortiz.
Keyshawn Davis made his debut on the undercard of the Canelo Alvarez-Abney Yildirim fight in Miami. Who could forget that abomination of a main event? Davis feeling the flow here at Madison Square Garden so far.
Ooh, just a home left hook there by Davis, trying to time Ortiz.
Round 3 scheduled for 12. Is this fight looking the way you thought it might, Sergio?
Well, the thing about Ortiz, he's a championship spoiler, so he knows how to hang with these champions. But Davis is on another level of championship talent. I mean, he's explosive. I don't really know if he's a boxer puncher or puncher boxer, because he's on the front foot so much, looking for big shots. But he has great timing, great accuracy, incredible reaction and instinct. Just impressive.
And Ortiz trying to mirror the posture of Davis as you look at Chris Mannix's scorecard.
Yeah, I've got a 2018 2-0 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. A 12-3 edge in body shots for Keyshawn Davis in the first 2 rounds. That's going to be a big part of his offensive output. No better way to slow down the movement than keep digging to the body. And I tell you, I'm impressed with the patience of Keyshawn Davis as well.
Right hand from Davis. He's being a little more active than the first 2 rounds. Starting to open up a little bit. Ortiz trying to answer. What's Ortiz need to do differently, Sergio?
I think this is his fight. I think he's doing just well. Just patience. He needs to pick his shots. Not go punch for punch with the quicker hands of Davis. He's more explosive. So pick your shots, and then when you're on the inside, get what you can.
I think he's got to move more. He's got to make Keyshawn Davis to him. That's what really frustrated Teofimo Lopez. Go back and watch that fight. 6th or 7th round. Teofimo finishes the round and looks out the crowd, wondering why they can't get Jamaine to fight. But Jamaine had a game plan to move and to outbox Teofimo. Right now, he's kind of in the middle of the ring, fighting a different type of fight than I expected.
I got to disagree, Chris. Look, the way you're not going to compete with Davis' speed and explosive power. You got to fight Davis just like Jamaine Ortiz did. You got to frustrate him. You got to do exactly what Ortiz is doing right now. You give him a little, you take away a little.
Nice, you know, like this.
I just think Albright had a little bit more pop than Jamaine Ortiz had.
Stop. No punch.
Yeah, maybe one punch pop, but I think Ortiz is stronger, if that makes sense. On the inside, you can see that he handles his own wrestling on the inside with Davis.
Ortiz needs to be careful when he comes running in. Catch him one of the shots, although he landed a nice left there. Best punch maybe of the fight for Jamaine Ortiz.
Short left hand by Ortiz, landed perfect on Davis. Davis ate that up pretty well. See, right here's where you got to take it away from Davis. He's landed a good shot, now box. Now get on your back foot. If you can alternate fighting on your front foot, getting your next and going back, that's how you're going to frustrate someone like Davis.
No punch, stop, no punch.
And that's probably the same game plan that Teofimo needs to bring to Shakur.
He's no bigger NBA fan than Spike Lee.
It's got to be the shoes. Here we go, round 4 through 12. Did you give that round to Ortiz, Chris? It seemed pretty close.
Ortiz had a nice finish there, but I thought Keyshawn landed the cleaner shots in the first 2 minutes of the round.
I agree. He was on the front foot trying to push the fight as well. Even though Ortiz is excellent on the back foot, you got to respect the front foot aggression that Davis has. He's not really landing nothing, but he's imposing his will right now. Great boxing by both.
Do you like this jittery style from Ortiz? Just try to give him a different look.
That's exactly his style. That's what makes him a spoiler.
Short turns in this.
To me, Jamaine Ortiz got to land one of those short shots and then get out, back off, and make Keyshawn Davis chase him. He's got to frustrate Keyshawn. He's got to make Keyshawn overextend, make some mistakes.
All right, stop, no punch.
Ortiz, a 50% KO ratio, 10 knockouts in his 20 wins, coming off a 3rd round stoppage back in August.
All right, stop. Watch it, straight back. Go.
CS. Back to the jab. Sharp.
Good left hand there by Ortiz.
No punch.
Ortiz closes the distance and the range really fast. You know, Keyshawn's looking to be explosive with counter punches, but Ortiz closes that distance really well. Excellent timing by Jamaine Ortiz.
Keyshawn from a fighting family. His brothers Kelvin and Keon also fight professionally.
Nice. Now circle. Nice. Shoot him.
Tell you what, man, Ortiz is looking sharp this round. And he's been looking sharp the last 2 rounds, competitive. But right now, this is Ortiz's round. I like the way he's looking. He can continue this and start getting respect and pushing Davis back like he is right now, impose his will, get some respect.
Seems like Ortiz, though, expending a lot of energy with all this movement. Wonder how he's going to look in the championship round.
I think he'll be okay, just based on the Teofimo fight, where he looked as fresh in the 12th round as he did in the first. He was moving a lot more than he's moving right now.
And based on his physique, he looks in incredible shape. I like those foot feints by Ortiz. See that? Nice little foot feint. Nothing's landing. But I like the strategy by Jamaine Ortiz right now. He's on the front foot. He's foot feinting. He's landing some good shots. Good body shots there by Davis.
That slowed Ortiz down for
Yeah, it did.
But overall, pretty good round for the Massachusetts native.
All the way back. Stay in the paint for me. Stay in the paint. Thank you. Stay in the paint.
Super lightweight battle, 140 pounds between Keyshawn Davis, Jamaine Ortiz. Round 5 scheduled for 12. Davis, a world champion at 135 pounds, moving up to 140. And as Chris mentioned earlier, he might move up sooner than later to 147.
Davis is going to try to have to make it a little bit more physical, take more chances here, because Ortiz is actually fighting good at the outside range, that mid-range. Good upper body movement, strong, as you can see right there, picking Davis off the ground. Davis is going to have to get a little bit more aggressive. I think there's combinations and front foot pressure.
Let's check out Chris Mannix's scorecard through 4 rounds.
Yeah, I've got 3 rounds to 1 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. Got pretty clean through the first 3 rounds. Nothing spectacular, but worked that jab and worked the body. Gave Jamaine Ortiz that last round. Effective round. Nothing big landing on Keyshawn Davis, but snuck that jab in there. Few body shots. 39-37, Keyshawn Davis.
Let's see if the fan zone agrees. All 4 rounds they have given to Davis. I thought an argument could be made to give that first round to Jamaine Ortiz.
I think so, Todd.
It's a competitive fight, but I see Davis controlling the action. And no one has really taken control.
Score your own fight, Todd.
Well, we can always scroll through Twitter and see how they feel about your scorecard.
This is what I'm talking about, Jamaine Ortiz. They're calling him a championship scorer. He knows a good body shot right there. That caught the attention of Ortiz. He didn't like that body shot.
And now Ortiz, the movement has stopped, and this is where Keyshawn can jump on him if he chooses.
Let's go. Control his head now. As you walk. Con la mano arriba.
Jamaine Ortiz, one of 7 children in his family, began fighting in Worcester at the Boys and Girls Club, as so many fighters have done over the years. Always such a good organization. And he stuck with it. He's of Puerto Rican and Dominican descent. Coming forward now against Keyshawn.
I like that upper body movement by Ortiz, but I like to see him jab his way in instead of just, muscling or trying to be athletic like that. See, that's roughing your way in. You got to jab your way in. The upper body movement's there, but do it with some punches as well.
Jamaine Ortiz, the movement's fine, but you got to start throwing punches. If you're going to fight this particular style where you're not landing consequential shots, you've got to increase your activity.
Agreed, and it doesn't have to be big punches. It could be jabs. It could be double, triple the jabs. But I like his foot feints, the upper body. Just put some punches behind it.
Well, speaking of jabs, Davis has landed 31 compared to just 6 for Ortiz.
And that's been the difference of this competitive fight. I mean, they're going back and forth, but only one guy's fencing with the jab, and that's Davis.
There's always that front foot battle to watch when a southpaw, or when he's in a southpaw stance, taking on an orthodox fighter.
There's a long jab by Ortiz. If he can continue doing that jab, backing up Davis and try to get something going. Nice pivot move by Davis to get control again and backing up Ortiz. Beautiful boxing right now by Davis.
It's a little restless.
It's surprising to me to see Ortiz willing to back against the ropes or hang in the corner. He was so effective against Lopez, just spinning out and frustrating him that way.
You can hear the corner imploring Ortiz to go back to the jab. Keyshawn pushing forward. Nice jab followed up by a right hand.
This is a really good performance from Keyshawn Davis. The ring generalship has been solid through the first half of this fight. Those jabs from Ortiz, Sergio, even when they come in, Keyshawn's parrying a lot of them away.
Maddox, for the first time, I agree with you. Look, not much is happening, but Keyshawn, he's doing a lot of subtle, great things that's keeping Ortiz from doing what his coaches want him to do, jabbing, coming forward, and throwing punches. Keyshawn is preventing him to do that. It's a slight foot feint, it's a counter shot. It's a selection of punches that he's throwing.
Swing and a miss with the uppercut from Ortiz.
There you go. Nice, there you go.
Is this the Keyshawn Davis you thought you would see tonight, Sergio?
In the first half of the fight, not yet, but we still got the second half of the fight. And look, you got to respect Jamaine Ortiz for keeping him quiet in this first half. These are two world-class fighters.
Look, the more stationary that Jamaine Ortiz stays, good shot
Nice
there.
left hand, yeah, from Jamaine.
The more stationary he stays, I think it's better for Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn is the bigger puncher between the two.
Let's go. Double jab, up, turn, look.
That jab is just money for Davis. Continues to score almost at will with it.
Nice, finish strong. There you go.
Keyshawn Davis making his debut as a full-fledged 140-pounder. So far, looking pretty good. Ortiz has had moments of success, but the majority of the rounds have surely gone to Davis. And on cue, let's look at Chris Mannix's scorecard. Have you given Ortiz any more rounds?
Now, 59-55 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. Sergio, I know you love the movement and the ring generalship of Jamaine Ortiz and just how he looks there in the ring, but these rounds are pretty clean being won by Keyshawn Davis. The more impactful shots, eye-catching shots are all Keyshawn Davis. 59-55 through 6 rounds.
Oh, listen, I definitely think Davis is winning this fight. I just got to give respect for Ortiz. That's the subtle things he's doing to keep Davis from unleashing like he normally does.
Now you see in this round, Keyshawn started to close the gap a little bit, push Ortiz back.
It's like you can see Davis is eager to get the hard combinations going, but Ortiz is doing these real subtle shifts, these little things to keep Davis off. But Davis is definitely winning this fight.
Nice job by Davis to get out of the fray before Ortiz could clinch him and hold him. Let's look at power punches through 6 rounds. Not a big discrepancy. In fact, they're tied, 34-34. Ortiz throwing a few more punches.
And that's kind of what I'm seeing right there. Even though Davis is probably winning this round, it's Ortiz that's still getting the respect of Davis with the counter shots, with the punches that he's thinking of landing. Even though they're not landing, Davis still has to be leery of those.
The power punches are razor close, but the jab battle certainly weighs heavily in favor of Keyshawn Davis.
And that's the reason I believe he's winning this fight and controlling the pace of the fight. Because Ortiz is not jabbing like he should. If he could be jabbing like that on the front foot, coming forward, not getting countered, then it could look like he's initiating the pressure.
Kind of a backhand slap from Jamaine Ortiz there with that lead right hand.
Oh, counter right, a good one from Ortiz. And Keyshawn nods at him, says, yeah, you got me. And again.
Anytime Davis thinks of doing anything, Ortiz is unleashing with those hooks. Goes to show you the radar that Keyshawn Davis has, though, man. He's not worried about him. He stays in the pocket and still punches. That's natural championship instinct like Keyshawn Davis, man, where he doesn't have to jump back to make his opponent miss. He just stays so cool and collected in the pocket. You can't teach that.
Pretty good round. Which way did he have it going? Some power punches landing for Ortiz in that 7th round.
For the first time we see Jamaine Ortiz turning orthodox now. He's trying to switch something up on Davis now.
Yeah, he does that in his fights. He might start one way, then go the other. That usually means he's trying to mix up the game plan. He hasn't been having success.
A pickup and set back down from Keyshawn Davis. We saw Cole body slam Jesse Hart last week in Las Vegas in a similar scenario. So other than just throwing more punches, Sergio, is there anything Ortiz could be doing differently right now, or is this just how he's going to fight?
I think Keyshawn's not letting him. Keyshawn's not letting him get anything started, man. He's dealing with a very, very special fighter. Keyshawn Davis has this instinct that you can't teach. I mean, anytime Jamaine tries to do anything, he's just missing.
Keyshawn content to let Ortiz come to him. Big left there from Davis.
Fighting guys like Davis, man, you get frustrated missing so much. And you see, there's a frustration being shown by Ortiz. When you can't land anything cleanly, you have to get physical and start wrestling. Thomas Taylor nipping that in the bud.
Still to come, our main event, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. 140-pound ring title on the line. Shakur the challenger as he moves up in weight.
Not many body shots from either of these guys. I would think both of them have good upper body movement and they're really sharp. I want to see more body punches, even if they're jabs, just like that, just to get your opponent from stopping moving his upper body.
Keyshawn's had a lot of body shots.
I'm talking about Ortiz a little bit more. I think Ortiz needs to get something going with the body.
Ortiz trying to make it a little rough around the edges there in the corner. Davis holds on to him.
Yeah, that's what you should do, because he's not going to land anything cleanly upstairs. Ortiz is, so you got to take what you can, and that's going to be downstairs. You get frustrated and discouraged when you're missing headshots, but if you're missing and you're landing anything to the body or the torso, the arms, and you get some kind of confidence. He's looking for an opening. He's trying to get something going. Ortiz is just one of these clever veterans that won't allow him.
Davis promised to be amazing tonight, saying that Ortiz just too emotional, that he's in his head. Says, listen, I'm bigger and faster than Lomachenko was, and Lomachenko had his way with this guy. I'll do even better as we look at Chris Mannix's scorecard.
Yeah, I've got 79-73 in favor of Keyshawn Davis. I just think he's done the better work, has the more eye-catching shots. We saw a couple of rounds ago, the power shots were even, but not all power shots are created equal in boxing. And I think that Keyshawn Davis has had the more consequential punches of the night. 79-73 on my card.
And this is what I respect about fighters like Keyshawn Davis. They can be easily boxing, but they're on the front foot. They want to make it a fight. He wants to land something. Keyshawn Davis has like this chip on his shoulder, mean streak type, where he's not content just bagging rounds. He wants to go for the stoppage. He wants to hurt his opponent.
Well, Ortiz tried to push the tempo, force Keyshawn back.
And that's what he should be doing.
Left. Looked like partially blocked by Davis.
Look where you also got to respect Jamaine Ortiz, man. I mean, he wants to get something going. He's trying to figure something out. but I would think it will start from the bottom up, and that's why I was talking about more body shots coming from Ortiz. He needs more body shots.
There's a little bit of success from Ortiz.
It's a good round by Ortiz.
Nice jab from Davis. Some slight swelling around the eyes of Ortiz right now. He walks right into that left hand from Davis. This crowd's still waiting for something special to happen in this fight. A big moment. Ortiz seems to be letting his hands go a little bit more here in round 9.
Yeah, he's starting to net both hands downstairs as well. It's a good round by Ortiz. He's coming forward, letting some good shots. I don't know if Davis taking one round out, but Ortiz finally imposing himself. Good more body shots. There you go. Ortiz needs to keep going with this exact strategy right now. Do it behind jabs, and once he throws that range, he goes down there.
All right, round 10, scheduled for 12. Will this fight just keep going steady as she goes, or will one of these fighters make a memory, so to speak?
Well, when you're dealing with a championship spoiler, like I talked about with Jamaine Ortiz, he's never been stopped.
Oh, nice right there from Keyshawn.
Yeah, set it up early with the left hook as well. Good couple of punches from Keyshawn.
And here's the dangerous part about Ortiz. He got hit with a big right hand, but still checked him with the left hook. That caught Davis as well.
And Ortiz wanted to stay in the pocket here at the start of round 10.
Look, he made that choice after the last round. He had to make a change, given where he has to know he is in this fight.
Yeah, Ortiz punching with Davis now. And that's what you like to see with spoilers like Ortiz. Guys with talent, guys that have been on the championship level. When they're falling behind, they've got to start taking chances if they want to win. Ortiz is trying to win right now.
Keyshawn just missed with that counter right hand.
Ortiz taking more risks now, looking for the reward.
Exactly.
On the outside now, punch.
Oh, boy.
And Davis taking chances now, trying to counter with his right hand right there, but you can easily get caught with overhand punches doing that.
You can see the swelling on the left eye of Ortiz right now, above the eyelid and below. Just missing with the right hand was Ortiz.
It's impressive to see how calm Davis stays under pressure. No jumping back, no getting startled, just barely making his opponent move. See that? It's the instinct, the fighting instinct of Keyshawn Davis. It's very impressive.
There's a right from Ortiz. Persistence paying off there. Good 1-2 right down the pipe.
Good body shot by Davis. Missed with the home run uppercut of Davis.
For Keyshawn Davis, going for it here has its potential benefits. He's looking for a big fight. He was challenging Devin Haney during this fight week at 147 pounds. They're unification fights. Richardson Hitchens is out there. Those two were going at each other at the first press conference for this fight a month ago. Best way to push yourself into one of those fights is to end this fight in a spectacular way.
He tried it in this round. Davis going for his home runs. He's taking chances to try to get the stop.
All right, we're in the championship rounds here at Madison Square Garden, as they'll take a look at the swelling around the eyes of Jamaine Ortiz. And they will let him continue.
Yeah, that left eye of Ortiz, pretty big bump there right on the eyelid. That's only going to get worse over these last couple of rounds. especially with Keyshawn targeting with that right hand.
I was going to say, a nice bullseye now for Keyshawn to go after. He wants the stoppage, no doubt about it, this Keyshawn.
Hey, if you can see how aggressive he is on the front foot, trying to land something big.
And hey, if Ortiz is looking for the same thing, he might be able to find it as we jump into Chris Mannix's scorecard. Hey, you gave Ortiz another round.
Yeah, nice grab. I thought Jamaine Ortiz might have snuck a
Body shot! A sweeping left hand from Keyshawn.
That's what I was talking about. Keyshawn still going for the knockout.
7.
And man just got it.
9.
He's up at 9.
Come here.
That pain is still going to linger, though.
Keyshawn Davis is a body snatcher.
He says he's amazing now. Can he get that finish? Back to the body again as Ortiz tries to hold on, but to no avail.
Not letting him clinch, not letting him hold. He'll look for that overhand right.
Boy, these are heavy shots from the businessman. Ortiz has nowhere to go. He's got to fight his way out of this.
And patient with the power. Here's Davis still looking for the right shot. Not throwing, wasting any shots. He's looking for the right power punch.
He's got 2 bullseyes to go after. The swelling over the right eye or the body shot. A deep breath from Ortiz. But there's no reprieve from this assault for Davis.
Good body shot down there. Keep going downstairs if you're Davis.
Davis taunting the corner now. Ortiz lands a right hand.
He's enjoying himself, man. Look, digging to the body still. Picking his shot.
Can Ortiz survive this 11th round?
Davis looking at the corner of Ortiz, nodding his head like, nah, ain't nothing gonna happen here.
Did Davis expend too much energy?
No way. I think he's saving some for the last round. He's still going to go for the knockout. You can see why he's swinging and missing. He's still throwing a lot of power with those shots, but staying balanced.
Oh, almost cracked him with that uppercut.
Looks like Davis got poked in the eye.
Yeah. But good on Ortiz to get off the canvas and stay in this fight. As Keyshawn's going to take a breather. And now that swelling on the left eye has opened up and it's a cut now. 10-8 round there for Davis. Now, they'll take another look at Ortiz. They're taking a long look at him.
Yes, close. Stay right here. Isaac, come here. Come here. Come here. Stop. Last round, guys. Keep this nice and clean. Last round. Straight back. Go. Time in.
Davis has that look in his eye. He's got a wounded animal in front of him. Can he put him out of his misery?
If he's going to put him out, it's going to be with speed and combinations now. A one-eyed fighter's in front of him now. Now he can throw the overhand rights. It's going to be harder for Jamaine Ortiz to see those punches. But credit to Ortiz, man. He's held his own, maybe not winning rounds, but held his own and getting the respect.
Another good body shot for Keyshawn right there.
Yeah, and you can see Ortiz breathing with his mouth open now. Got to keep that right elbow tucked in to protect that rib cage. And meanwhile, that leaves the head open, and Davis just landed the shot.
That's exactly what it does when you're covering the ribs. You're opening up the head. And what a statement Keyshawn Davis could send to the whole 140-pound division. He can get a stoppage in the last round against a championship technician and spoiler like Jamaine Ortiz.
Chris Mannix has it 108-100. No surprise with that 10-8 round.
Yeah, Davis opened up a very big lead here. Going to take something special from Jamaine Ortiz. A knockout. I don't think he's got the pop to do it. 108-100 in favor of Keyshawn Davis.
Big question now is, can Davis get the stoppage?
If he can get another body shot, he can.
performance from Keyshawn Davis, mostly because there was some unpredictability in what he would look like coming back. New team, new trainer, new weight. The way 2025 ended, really tough for Keyshawn Davis, but him coming back and really dominating a fighter like Jamaine Ortiz like this shows he's a player now in this 140-pound division.
Body again from Davis. Has 45 seconds to try and close the show. But Ortiz, as tough as they come, Sergio.
Yes, he is. I mean, a respectable performance by Ortiz, but there's too much talent and skill by Keyshawn Davis and still going for the knockout. Good chopping right now. That hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
Ortiz.
And then down to the body. They'll take a knee again. And they'll stop it with just seconds to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 12. Our referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, waves off the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Keyshawn the Businessman Davis.
That performance. Man, first of all, I want to give God, my Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, all the credit. He got me this victory. He brought me back smiling, happy, ready to perform, and I put on an amazing performance, like I promised y'all. Knockout!
You knew coming in he was going to be a little slippery in the ring. You showed great patience throughout the course of this fight. How long did it take you to figure him out?
Look, man, me and my team, Kelvin Davis, Keon Davis, my mama Wanda Davis, and my coaches behind me, man, Rendell, Dorset, Mustafa, Coach Ron, we've been preparing for 2 months straight, man. No cameras, just us working, man. And this ain't nothing but family around me. So get used to these faces right here, man. We back and we better, man.
You had to know going into that 11th round, you were probably up on the scorecards, but you kept digging, kept going to the body of Jamaine Ortiz. How important was it for you to finish this fight by knockout?
The amazing Keyshawn, man. I just love being great. Coach Ron named me the amazing for a reason, man. I just keep digging, just keep going. I just like being great, man. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, I just want to put in a great performance, and I feel like I did that.
How did it feel not having to cut down to 135?
Man, the amazing, man. That's all I can say. Thank you, Jesus, for the victory, man. I appreciate everybody that came out, supported the businessman. I appreciate y'all. I heard y'all booing, but hey, I gave y'all a knockout. Y'all just gotta be patient sometimes, man. It take a little long sometimes, but I told y'all I got y'all. Hey.
You're now, Keyshawn, you're at 140 pounds, but you said you might not be here that long. Who's on your hit list next?
Everybody. Devin Haney.
Why is that the fight for you?
His father in my DMs keeps screenshotting stuff that we saying. I don't know what he's screenshotting it for, but Devin Haney definitely on my hit list, and we making that happen 2026.
Congratulations, Keyshawn.
Thank you.